So what is the crack of today's video?
Just training, mate. We're doing recovery afterwards. We're going to do the ice bath and sauna.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Today's workout, we are going to do 5 by 1k with 60 seconds rest between each set. After the end of the first sets of 1k runs, we're going to do 50 wall balls. Then we're going to go into ski, 5 times 1k ski, 60 seconds rest, 50 wall balls at the end. And then onto the rower, 5 by 1k row, 6 seconds rest, 50 wall balls to finish.
Push it anymore, mate.
I don't get that. So you just stick to that.
Just at the moment. Same for Marc, man. Like, I've got injured more now just doing running and lifting than I was doing harrow. Yeah. Wow. I think you should have running every day though. Like, it's just different, isn't it?
Do you have one day off a week or literally every day?
One day off a week, yeah. So I've had to pull back a little bit this week and just do bike. Are you going off heart rate for this session or not?
I'm just going to feel really.
Oh, yeah.
I need to start up in my intensity, so I'm going to go to a level I'm comfortable and
try
and stick at that. Is it loud? It's not great. Bit 15 good, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Nice, bro, hold on. That hill.
I'm going to do bike on next one.
You do one more run or bike now?
Bike now. What we run at there?
The first one was a 4, I was at a 3:30, so probably not much off that.
Yeah.
2.5 something. I'll just run till I get back, then I'll just do 2k in your own time.
I'll bike until you're back, we'll try and get 2k and whatever. Jump on a bike for this next one to the knees. Robin, he's a bitch. So we're doing Jake for some Ks. Getting ready for Wales at the moment. Looking lean and mean.
Trying to drop a little bit of weight at the moment.
How many times a week are you training at the moment?
So I do 6 days running, probably about 6 days gym, and then I don't really have one full day off, so I'll alternate. Yeah. I'll do 2 one-a-days, all the rest of 2-a-days.
What is your weight at the moment?
I'm on about 88 kg.
What's that in pounds?
2.2, maybe just short of 200.
Fucking hell, you're heavier than me.
Nah, probably about 195, I think. Someone will do the maths anyway for us.
Got a bigger brain than me.
What do you know? 2 more.
You know when you're looking at your threshold pace for marathon and stuff?
Yeah.
How did you work that out for like when you were doing treadmill incline?
Treadmill incline, so there's a couple of ways that I like to do it. So to mimic the road, I think 0.5% incline and then the pace that you're running is about right. Sometimes if I'm a little bit battered, I like to go to a 2% incline, go a little bit slower.
How much did you decrease the pace by?
So I decrease the pace so my threshold will be slower than it would be on the road. So say if my threshold's like a 325, 330 on the road, it'd probably be about 340.
Yeah,
2%
I think I've seen someone comment one of your YouTube videos about like, wow, is your threshold pace like?
Yeah.
I went for the marathon's different, but when you go, even like the slightest incline makes such a difference.
Yeah, and you've got to think about when you're doing that and you've got a 2% incline and you're going that slightly slower, like you've got less impact on the body.
Yeah.
So you can do more time at threshold per week than you could if you was doing your actual threshold. That's how I see it. Like when I am feeling a little bit battered, I'll just go a little bit slower. Or if like certain muscles that get affected when you open up your stride, especially like the adductor, if your adductors are super tight or you've got some problems with them, then it's better to run slower. Yeah. The way that you make that still effective is you increase the incline.
And then what about if you're going to transfer over to the bike if you're injured? Like how do you match your cadence up with the?
I'll always sit at around 90 RPM. So you'll see here, at the moment I'm pushing 200 watts and sitting at a 3%, damper 3 instead of like a really high damper. Yeah. And that's just so I can get the RPM rolling. So I'll never actually sit on here and use a damper 10.
Yeah, I've never done that in my life.
Yeah, I always do 3 or 4. 4 if I want to go a little bit more intense, 3 if I'm doing zone 2.
That's so anxious, here he is.
Let's go Marc, straight in there. it. Come on, lad.
Alright, and you want just do 5 and 5 then? Or
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking I don't want to slow you down.
I can pull another row right anyway, can't I? You good, mate? Whenever you're ready, yeah? Let's go. See you later, Jake.
Yeah, bud.
This is my hater.
What, ski?
Yeah. Holly's done
I prefer ski to row me. 3, 2, 1.
Feels weird.
Yeah. Not too easy.
So good. Nice, Mark. Nice, lad. So rows catch on my knee still. So weird, to be fair. The running felt better than the rowing. So I started 10k easy time. Debating whether to do. The only thing is I'm going to Florida a week today. So I want to be able to run while I'm out there and do a few bits. So I'm trying to kind of salvage a knee so I can do run out there and just try and do works on the bike and the egg this week minus the row. So I'll get on with the rest of this. Got another 4 rounds, I think.
That heat is absolute, isn't it?
Yeah, when I first got to Oz, mate, me and that lad Ollie were doing repeats on the track.
It takes 8 minutes.
Do like 1.2k or k or whatever. Mate, you then have to run off the track and go and stand in the shade because it's that hot. It's like with the track as well, it like radiates you as well.
Well, that marathon I did at Barcelona, running out across the front of the sea and that, he just was zapped of energy. Climate training in England.
Yeah.
Some of these headbands helping, mate. I'm going through a midlife crisis at the moment. Also maturing is knowing that you don't need caffeine before a workout, which is why I brought it for afterwards instead.
I am trying to like cut down a little bit though, because I'm not a good sleeper, so I started having it 2 o'clock with my limit, now it's like 12 o'clock, after that I don't have it. Still don't sleep, but I'm still in the trial and error of that one.
One's going to be like a test run just to see like the pacing's like,
okay,
and then the other one will be towards the end of October.
Yeah. That's like your air race, that though.
Yeah, mate, I've been enjoying the training though. I've actually
I
like
love it. It's because it's that intense stuff what's scary, isn't it? If someone said go and do a 20k run like steady or do a 5k flat out, 5k scares me more.
So when's your next race then?
Priorities is like Worlds in June.
Yeah.
I've got Berlin booked, 3 weeks booked. I've been out for like 5 weeks now, trying to get fit for that. But I don't want to. I can't just physically turn up, not 100%, because I want to win every time I go. So going half-hearted. Berlin, I really want to race Berlin, but
When is Berlin?
3 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm on a mission now to just try and get fit for that. Yeah, I know I need a good time. It's been a good time, but like you say, everyone else is getting faster. I don't want to turn up and get beat. You know what I mean? I want to be at the front. So Worlds, but yeah, I really want to aim for Berlin as well. 3 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah, send them all, I'm like, I haven't been doing that much high rock stuff, that much erg stuff. I feel like your power slips from your fingertips off in your grasp pretty quick, so I need to keep some high rock stuff in just so that keeping stuff ticking over just at least once a week, or like at least once a week at probably a moderate effort like this, because a lot of the high rock stuff you've been doing is quite easy just because the focus has been running.
You're okay?
Yeah, fuck, I'll go do the therapist at this point.
Oh, I love it.
Just go upstairs for wall balls, lads. There's no height in the gym.
How would you get one round?
Yeah.
What, do you just do one dip and then get
I'll just get a quick dip, get in there, and then do another quick dip.
Mate, I don't sit there for ages, mate.
Oh god, it's cold that.
I've got this condition around the legs, the cold.
Oh. You know what it is?
What?
It's the feet.
Yeah, mate, the feet are the worst thing.
Oh my god, it's the bones, isn't it?
So this is stuff that I don't do enough of, really. It's recovery stuff. I think because I haven't had access to a sauna and a plunge for a while, I've just not been doing as much of it. But I need to try and do more of it, especially now I'm doing marathon prep, and my coach said I need to do more of it as well, just because, as I said before, you can only train as well as you can recover, and you can only compete as hard as you can train. So this is like a vital part of the foundation to make sure that we're getting it done. So would you come for a bit of a well-being session with Marc after the session we've done this morning to try and recover, feel a little bit more at ease with the body. So this is probably going to be nasty. Mate, that is so cold. Mate, oh my god. Nah, that's one of the coolest ice baths I've ever done, I'm not gonna lie. Mate, my feet are fucking up. Straight in. So I was saying to Marc, I used to do the ice bath before training quite a lot, and people ask like when the best time to do it. Some people don't like doing it after training because they think it hinders, I think it's muscle hypertrophy, but I just think whenever the best time for you to get it in, get it in. Like the psychological benefits of doing it in the morning, I think are great. You feel like you
releases that. It's when you get out of it,
yeah,
your mind's just like free in it.
You're ready to fucking
free
rock and roll.
soul. I don't feel like a free soul in here though, I feel like a trapped. Trapped prisoner.
The other thing as well, which I haven't spoke about on camera, is me and Marc were actually supposed to race. What were we supposed to race? ASN.
Oh yeah, the Strive. It's not Strive, is it? It was just the
ASN Hybrid Games.
Hybrid Games.
Hybrid Games. And we drove there, and Marc's son had those, if you don't mind me saying, those horrible accident.
Yeah.
He was in a motorcycle accident.
That's 10 minutes done.
Yeah. In a motorcycle accident, and we were like an hour or two from racing and had to drive back. What happened to him?
We've just caffeined up, haven't we?
Yeah.
Beta alanine, caffeine. And I get a phone call, your son's been in an accident. So I thought, right, I don't know, my dad didn't say how bad it was at first. I thought, right then, we're okay, we'll carry on. I thought, I'll just double check half an hour later. Have this caffeine, have this beta alanine, we're tingling, ready for going into this race. And then we get this woman on the phone saying, yeah, we need your parents for this, your son's in a bad way. It's like, fucking hell. So we had to drive all the way back, didn't we?
Yeah, from Birmingham. It's just like
From
2 hours,
Birmingham.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
That must have been the worst feeling though, like being, knowing that your son's in a fucking hospital bed.
That was a long drive back, wasn't it? And then all the way to hospital, and then 6 days. And that's what I'm saying. Time me attack, a minute. Yeah, he's really good now, so we had to do a week in hospital, and then he made a real good improvement after 3-4 days. There was a worst case scenario and a best case scenario. Luckily everything was the best case scenario. Spent a week in hospital, now he's out, he's got a brace on, he's walking, he's doing a little bit of fishing, he's on a good road to recovery. Yeah. He's probably better than me at the minute. I'd rather take that brace than all the niggles of that.
Mate. He's young though, so
that's it, yeah, recover really well, yeah.
But we're just going to finish off a couple more rounds of this. I think we'll do like a minute or two in here, 10 minutes in the sauna, repeat 3 times, and that's job done. But that's like more of the sessions that I need to do.
Yeah.
It's just like, whilst we've got the injury and niggle, just keep
more longer
keep eggy stuff ticking over, to focus on recovery. And again, like if anyone else is following with marathon prep and you're looking for things to do, obviously jump on the bike, like Jake was talking before, in terms of matching cadence up with, what is it called, your RPM on a bike?
Yeah. SPM, speed, spin per minute, innit?
Yeah. And then just doing some eggy stuff, like I've saying to Marc, I've been doing some zone 2 or 3 stuff just on the eggs and trying to keep the heart rate down. If my heart rate actually goes higher, I just stop on the egg and just let it drop back down again. Yeah, and just do that whilst I can't do too much running because I'm trying to try and save myself for Florida and then get that in. But you've done a couple of marathons, haven't you?
Yeah. Last one was Barcelona last year.
What did you do that in?
2:47. I would like to do another one, but it's weird because this year, because I've like probably gone all in on high rocks, I feel like I've got no time to do anything.
I think
last year,
I feel like whatever you watch, like if you're watching a marathon or watch highlights, like I want to do it.
Yeah, I watched London at weekend. I was like, right, we're doing a marathon now.
Right, we're going to do another round anyway.